Welcome, curious friends, to Blogging It Up. My name is Robert, and today I'm going to review Soundwave, the 25th anniversary edition. Now, I don't have the older version of this toy. The only other Soundwave toy I have is from Transformers Animated. From looking at Google Images, the only real difference I can see is the chest area in the older toy sticks out like crazy. This Soundwave's chest is flat, so he's more Soundwave-like. With this figure, you also get Buzzsaw and a Rat-Bat. I'm not sure what other tape decks you got with the older toy. Maybe I should have done research, but let's be honest, I'm a lazy guy. I mean, I woke up at 2 o'clock today, so there you go. So first I'm going to look at his tape decks. The first of the bunch is good old Laserbeak. Comes in his nice cassette case. Transforms guy, it's pretty easy. As you know, I don't show transformations on camera because they take too much time, and I'm not really interested in showing that part. But with these guys I will, because the transformations are pretty fast. Like so. And there you have Laserbeak, and you get a bunch of add-ons here. So you stick these on to the top of him to complete Laserbeak. There we go, Laserbeak. You know, it's a classic Laserbeak look. He has the red there, red on top of the base. These add-ons here are very nice, very shiny. Can be delicate because I kind of put in a bit rough the first time and I almost snapped this off, so be very careful when you put these on. He has yellow in the eyes. His Decepticon logo is located on his head. He's actually got another logo here underneath. I was never really a big fan of these the rub stickers. Never a fan of them all. I wish they didn't put these on the Universe figures, but hey, what are you going to do? I believe once you have one Decepticon logo on a Transformers toy, there's no need to have another Transformers logo on it. But there you go, there's Laserbeak. Caw, caw. So next is Buzzsaw. He's the exact same as Laserbeak, but he's gold on the base here. Caw, caw, caw. Next up is Rat-Bat, and this is definitely my favorite of the 4 cassettes in the toy. My favorite cassette is Ravage, but as for the toy, Rat-Bat is fantastic. I mean, he's just so easy to transform, like so. And there we go. There's Rat-Bat. I absolutely love this cassette tape. It's fantastic. I love the color scheme with the gold and the purple, and these can move up and down, so there's a bit of articulation for a Rat-Bat. And his head can move also. This can move up and down. His ears can move also. As well, his rub-on Decepticon logo is located in his chest. The gold boosters here do show up on his chest, which is also nice. It breaks the colors up. So there you have Rat-Bat. Next up, one of my all-time favorite Decepticon characters, Ravage. I fell in love with Ravage when he entered Beast Wars. I absolutely loved how badass his character was. How he went from this to that character amazes me. So this is Ravage without his boosters on. His head can move up and down. It can move left and right. His feet can move back and forward. His toes here, or his feet, can move up and down, like so. It's the same with this as well. So there's a bit of articulation in his feet. His tail can move also as well. So he's a pretty articulated figure. I mean, the only thing he suffers from is because he's a cassette tape, he is very thin. Adding the boosters on does give him a bit more body mass, but you know, he's still thin. Ravage, after he eats, he does throw up, and that's why he's so skinny. Don't judge him. in Beast Wars he does bulk up and he does get healthy. Ravage's Decepticon logo is at the side here. Gotta rub it. There you go. Yeah, he just has the one Decepticon logo, which I like. Would have preferred just a sticker, like I said. Don't like to rub on things. His head, nicely detailed. You can see the yellow eyes. There's a bit of you can see his mouth there and his nose. So it's a pretty detailed cassette tape. So before I start talking about Soundwave in detail, I just want to say this toy is genius. It's one of the best toys I've ever had. Everyone should have a Soundwave toy. I don't care if you're not a Transformers fan, you know, buy this toy, wrap it up, throw it under the Christmas tree, give it to your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin's friend. Everyone should have a Soundwave toy because the toy is absolutely genius. It is hours of fun, and Hasbro gets a thumbs up. When I'm doing toy reviews, I don't like pointing out the colors, like Soundwave is blue and his eyes are yellow. To me, that's kind of pointing out the obvious there, which you can see yourself on camera. But I like pointing out the little details, like his chest here, which has this gold color going around it, and just here as well. And that just pops out to me straight away, and it helps bring out the color in his eyes also. Yeah, that gold is just really nice, and it just pops out other colors with it. As for Soundwave's articulation, his head can move 360 degrees. His head is pretty easy to move, and when it goes back around, it actually stays in position nicely. His arms can move 360 degrees, can't move out. It does bend at the elbow. There's no articulation in the wrist. His legs can't move up, can't move back, but it can bend forward at the knee, which is odd because it can't bend back. But even though there's not much articulation in the legs, it doesn't really hinder the playability of this character. The feet are made of die-cast. They can move, because they have to move anyway when you're transforming it. To open up Soundwave's chest, you just push this down and it opens up. It comes out pretty easy. It's nicely spring-loaded, so you can push it back in easily as well. I've got Rat Bat here, and to put them in, you push the button down, and like the old days, you just slide your tape in and close. I'm sure all the young kids out there who never touch a cassette tape in their life, it's going to take a while to get used to this, but I believe in you that you can do this when you buy this figure. His weapons are stored in the back as if they're batteries. That is genius, and I'm going to say genius over and over again, but that is genius. His weapons are his batteries. So one of his weapons actually has a bit of transformation to it. Oh, it comes longer, it extends. You get this weapon with it, and you put it in like so. Wait, there we go. There's a button here. Don't see the point because it's not spring-loaded, so this button there is pointless. I don't like spring-loaded toys, so I'm glad it's not spring-loaded, because sometimes I'll accidentally hit it and it'll pop out and I'll lose the weapon. You also have your second weapon, but this does not fit in at all. You also get a third one, doesn't fit in either. So while this doesn't carry these are just left behind. It's kind of pointless. Why is there 3 of these if only one fits into this and none fits into this? That's the way I like to pose my Soundwave. So here is Soundwave in his concept mode. The only downside to this thing is his head can kind of poke up a bit, but it stays down pretty well. Again, the button is still there, so you can pop out the cassette tapes. To the side, you can turn up your volume, and here, I'm guessing you can switch from cassette to radio. Now to show you the greatest, most genius thing about this toy. It actually plays music. You just hit the play button here. Play. Soundwave play! So after doing some research on the internet, you can't actually play music. I'm sorry for that. My mistake, but it's still a fantastic toy, still genius. I absolutely love it. And as you see back here, there's a clip, so you can put it on your belt and pretend it's concept later and look really, really cool, like this. You see how awesome you can look? You can look just as awesome as I did there. So this has been my Soundwave 25th anniversary toy review. I hope you all enjoyed it, and thank you all for watching, for subscribing, and I will talk to you all soon.